This is the INO podcast where we're all about healthy debate, honest conversation, and talking beer junk. Information, knowledge, observation.
This is the INO podcast. INO, information, knowledge, observation. Also, I know nothing. Make up a man like coffee, Romar, new studio, things looking purple and things. I don't know if we say where exactly it is or like.
Biggest is going on for them. Yeah. Their studio.
Part about going on. If you want to know going on in Barbados,
GainOn.com.
Don't check Nation. Get going on magazine. Advocate and everything.
I feel like the Nation isn't exactly a direct competitor.
Today it is though. See, Advocate Nation Barbados today.
Done with that, baby.
If you want to know going in Barbados, check going on magazine.
Unless you want to hire me, because you mentioned Barbados today.
Where you start Barbados today?
Nah.
So, but you doing work for Ghana, I think. Yeah, that's it. What you seen, B? Anyway, yeah, we had like 2 weeks off.
Yeah, we had little issues with scheduling, per se. So the man was like, yeah, we try another location or whatever. So we can see what's going on there.
You just want to plug things, so plug things early.
I have nothing to plug.
They
got, the cruise sell out.
For real?
The cruise sell out. There's nothing to plug.
There's nothing sold out or anything big.
Big up sold out, produced by Green Shanty. After the boat sell out, you swim through it. I don't remember the lyric.
If there's a boat where we swim into.
Yeah.
Wait, but I didn't know you meant selling out things so fast, though.
It on his shop. I don't know if it's because it's my birthday, because myself. But like the response was ridiculous.
I was like, he gotta go though.
The boat is sold out.
So what that mean for me?
I know you from Romar. Romar is technically crew, but we legit ain't really got room for Romar. That's alright. I know what to tell you. I know what to tell you.
Say, anyway, they got things to talk about, and
we can talk about them later.
Pause that. Hi, Dr. Watson. Hello.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Chicken roll, because I know that one just got me. I just can't do nothing else when I eat my chicken roll. And we're back.
We left. They not breaking all of that. That was sporty. My voice changed one time. Hello, Dr. Watson.
I hear my voices change every time I'm on the phone with somebody that any man. Like
I believe that.
I got somebody tell me that I got a voice of my mother, a voice of my grandmother.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, I remember that. Hey, Mom. There's food in the fridge.
I remember back. No.
You got a different voice for your mama and grandma.
Oh yeah. Oh
really?
Yeah. My mother's be more of a, I don't know, I can't explain it.
A casual St. Gabriel's.
But my grandmother is more like granny, the matriarch. So you gotta talk she differently, B.
It's like
you don't talk to your grandmother different?
No, B.
You disrespectful, B.
Well, one got Alzheimer's. So
so she wouldn't even know.
Yeah. Well, this is such a weird thing.
It's so weird. Anyway, what we was talking about just now?
Nothing.
The boat thing. Alright, let me get straight into it, man. Alright, so where you want to start? Let me start with I guess we can start with X, because I know you want to start with X, or you want to start with Disney?
Alright. I don't know. The reason why I wanted to speak about it is, as with every celebrity death, people online are, pointing out the good or whatever. But which is cool that you celebrate people when they die. That's a regular thing. Mm-hmm. My issue is, and I heard you did it too, to be honest, is when people disregard anything someone did because you have celebrity status. Which I mean, exactly what happened, if y'all didn't know, the man had 15 felonies, including kidnapping, threats, beating up a pregnant woman. But in the last 5 months, he took a turn and did I don't know what to call it, a charity run, I guess. He did a lot of good work and he spread a lot of good messages in the past 5 months. And his music did help a lot of people out with depression or what's not, which is cool, which is good. But that is not an excuse for beating up a pregnant woman.
It is, but the thing is, okay, alright, so just to add to what you're saying, right? he on one hand he was very violent and stuff. They had a time that he was violent but first he went to juvenile detention center for, I think it was robbery, assault, right? Yeah. When he was in juvenile detention center, he fought somebody till he almost killed him.
Yes, and then smeared the blood on his face.
Yeah,
you gotta say that.
Right.
Because he thought the guy was gay, by the way. That was his only motivation.
Which is something I want to talk about too, right? Then he left prison, and then he got some charges made against him by his ex-girlfriend.
Such a weird way to put it, but okay.
Wait, but
he allegedly beat his ex-girlfriend. You said some charges put against him. Come on, B. It's a little more than some charges.
I know what else you want me to say, B?
When you say some charges made against him, I think like the man robbed she.
Oh, no. Domestic violence charges.
The man kidnapped. You understand? He kidnapped her. He would not allow her to leave the house.
Bear in mind what nobody is saying. Allegations.
Every
single thing. But I didn't hear anybody say allegedly this and that he is accused of. They're only saying he did this, he did that. But shall sign up and she blah blah blah.
No, he threatened her.
Exactly. But we understand how the story changes.
Yeah, it does change
because of allegations.
But that's still a weird. That's such a weird threat. He literally went, "What are you going to get raped with? These glasses or this glass?"
Right.
Which is
and then he like she was there and he made her choose.
Yeah.
Right. All allegations, but if the allegations are true, that is a serious thing, right?
That is crazy, man.
Okay, this might, and you said that I
heard, so I didn't like read your account or anything.
Heard so from who?
Somebody told me I was having a discussion with somebody and somebody was like, your boy was on Twitter. I don't want to misquote what the person said, but they didn't say defending him, the man. But like sympathizing with.
This is the thing. I was sympathizing with how depression and being bipolar could affect your decision making in life. But this is my thing, right? This is my thing. I wish I got the tweet now to break it down. The point I was trying to make is that people are very complex. What I did not like what people were doing is people were demonizing him as if he was just inherently an evil person. Now, the only way that we could do that is...
When you say inherently evil person, elaborate a little bit on what you mean.
An inherently evil person, as in he was just like a demented... they were judging him based on only his worst moments. They were judging him on the allegations. They were judging him on the fight. But they totally left out the situation that he was trying to better himself. If I'm judging somebody's total character and measuring someone's character, I have to look at him in from a holistic perspective.
But let's look at the timeline, B. Like... 5 months he's been trying to better himself compared to literal years of some weird behavior. I don't want to say evil, but some of the stuff he did is if for some reason the autopsy said this man is possessed, I will be in no way surprised.
It's evil behavior, but not all people that do evil things are evil.
But Marcus, if it was just the assault, cool. I guess I want to understand your point.
Right.
When you do things like you ask your pregnant girlfriend what do you want to be raped with.
Right.
When your girlfriend wants to seek medical attention and you would not allow her to do that, all this is alleged, baby.
Right.
When you beat a man in prison and smear the man blood on your face, that's another level. That's not something that I go, okay, he's a troubled youth. That's like, big man, what is wrong with you?
He's a troubled youth.
No, a troubled youth is someone that beat someone.
No.
When you beat somebody and then you smear the blood on your face, you need to not. You are a menace to society, me. That's the truth.
All right, wait. Let me break this down a bit more then. If I'm measuring a man's character, I gotta take a lot more things into account. One, I gotta take into account his mental state. Two, I gotta take into account how old
you got a psych degree, not me. So I know.
No, I mean just your mental state. When you are one depressed and two bipolar and three were not social.
Was he diagnosed with these things, or this is just what people think he had?
Well, for sure he was suicidal. That's
cool. I would give depression, but I believe
he was diagnosed with
a psychologist and they said that.
I believe he was bipolar.
I heard depression and nothing else.
No, I heard depression and bipolar, right? And but the depression alone, there's certain things that can change your mental state. I'm only going by if I'm measuring somebody's character and why they do what it is they do. And that is not excusing it, because at the end of the day, if he stayed alive and he was accused of doing certain things, and he was sentenced to how many years in prison because it was true, then I think he should serve the time. I judge a man by his actions in terms of the repercussions he should face. In terms of judging a man's character, though, it gets very tricky. As I said, people are very complex, right? It's not a matter of like black and white where you could say this person is evil and this person thing. Because if I had to judge somebody, I would go and say I judge him. Do you judge somebody by their mistakes, or do you judge somebody by how much they're willing to change? Because in the last, say, like it was less than a year, but he dedicated an album to people that lost a friend to suicide, something like that. And then he also was like, he was doing a lot of charity things. He had a charity event that was supposed to happen
the day he died.
It was. Yeah, no.
He announced one.
Right, for tomorrow.
Right. He announced
for Saturday,
2 hours before he died.
Right. And he was doing charity events. He was doing something called the Helping Hands Foundation. He was like,
he was donating instruments to programs and whatnot.
Exactly. Yeah. But and that does not erase what he did.
That's no way can ask you.
Right.
I also said just now that I feel like celebrity status makes a big difference in it. No, I don't know if you heard about the guy, or y'all heard about the guy that used to work in the Gap that killed a bunch of people.
What?
You remember they had a man in Jamin that used to have grey hair? He was a porter. You gotta know who I mean. I used to work in Jamin.
You got me lost.
You remember how the old man in Jamin, he was a porter, he used to like pick up the glasses and thing, and any night he had grey hair. Like,
I can't remember.
It looked like dirty grey hair. This man, like, he used to live in England, murdered someone, and got deported to Barbados. When he got deported to Barbados, one of his family members and him had an argument, and then the family member went missing, but there was no way to prove that he went missing. But the man said when they done with you, they ain't gonna find you. They ain't gonna find you. And then quit so the man went missing.
Where this man is now, B?
In jail, because
that you saying this.
And then after all of this man killed somebody in the Gap.
So he killed 2 people?
Killed 3 people or more.
Wait, how come I don't know about this?
I don't know. That's the beat. No one.
When was this?
I work in the Gap, and no one has up now said, well, the man was a murderer for sure, but everybody just sweep that under the rug. So pretty.
You just expose it.
I suppose it was in front of the paper, B.
Oh.
This is published. I don't understand. People were not talking about it.
So what was the point that you were making about him?
He. 5 months before he went in jail, did a whole bunch of work. People will not pay money to what he's doing now. People will say, "Big man, you are a murderer."
But here's the question: how old was he? You gotta think about these certain factors. The fact that when X went to juvenile detention, I believe he was 16.
Marcus, right? 16 years old.
Yeah, but I'm saying so. From a privileged standpoint, where the reason why people go down certain paths in life they vary. One, it could be the life lacks meaning. 2, it could be the life lacks responsibility. 3, the life lacks direction. When I was 16 years old, I had all those things, right?
You had direction at 16?
Yeah, I mean, well, I had to finish school and whatever. Regardless,
cool.
I knew those things, right? I was doing extracurricular activities. I had something to kind of live for that I was not right. And then another thing too is when you think about so in X's perspective, right? X.
Where did that sound so poetic?
X's perspective, if you know about the history that he had with his father wasn't really there, and his mother. He described it as she wasn't a prostitute, but so I
never heard that. I always heard that like he really loved his mother, but his mother wasn't always there.
Yeah,
and
right.
He used to lash out to get her attention.
Right, and he described it as that she wasn't a prostitute, but she was living a very confused life. And I think he was trying to not, because he said he didn't want to say anything that would make her upset. But he would try to explain it in the interview. It was
I don't know this interview.
The No Jumper interview. You can check it out. And thing. So
that ain't the same one when he killed the man.
I didn't
watch the full thing. That's probably
But basically, as Denzel Washington said, if you don't have a father at home, you find him in the streets. Right? There are some people that are very, misguided, and they find direction in the wrong places. No, I'm not excusing anything that he did. But if you want to talk about measure a man's character, in my opinion, you gotta take all that into account. especially the fact that you could tell in the last, I don't know how many months or but it's less than a year, 9 months, 5 months, whatever. All the things that he was saying, the messages that he was giving out. When he was messaging all of the rappers like Tekashi 6ix9ine and things, saying, "Yo, big man, you know that the Beefin thing that you're doing, you ain't gotta do that, B. You gotta find a way to more make your thing positive. You
Once
don't
again,
need that
which is
stuff."
admirable.
Right.
But as I just said, I just feel, I don't know. I have no experience in this topic, what I'm about to say. I just feel at 16 years old, you should have enough, I don't want to say morality. Like, you just know you shouldn't be beating people.
Nah.
At 16, I just feel like that is something.
I can tell you something. Being six, this can sound weird. Being 16 and black in Barbados is different from being 16.
Of course, that's not weird. We are not a minority in Barbados.
Yeah, you're right, and all of that plays a role in what you're saying. Not to mention the fact that I think the single parent households, I think, are 76% in the black community in the States. All these things play a role in the culture that is kind of developed within young people in that stage, right? So 16 to us, we would think you would know right from wrong, but at the same time, if you hear the amount of people that at 16 they were selling drugs, at 20 they were selling drugs, or they was finding ways and means to do certain things, taking a negative route to make it through life. You would say, big man, when I was 13, I had enough sense to know don't use drugs and thing. But then that's coming from a place where, you know, it's kind of different. It's different, as you said in Barbados.
I can agree with what you said. That is true.
Right.
That's true. But once again, if he was not a celebrity, would people be praising him the way they're praising him now?
If he was not a celebrity, he would not be making as much impact as he was doing. So like,
which is
so the album,
but
right.
Let's say I'm not looking at that, because I'm looking at the fact that this is someone trying to, I don't know if the word is atone for their mistakes. He's trying to make it better. He's trying to fix it. Anybody could do that. You don't need an impact to fix it. But I am sure, like, you know, it's Brock Turner.
Yeah.
Brock Turner, he is also young.
Yeah.
If Brock Turner was to turn around and be like, Cardi, I do a bear pup, let me try to raise awareness for rape victims.
Right.
No one would care.
And that leads me to my next question to you, Kofi. Where does your line for forgiveness come? Like, where do you start saying, although this person did something bad in the past, we gotta look at how their willingness to change?
My thing is, right, it's not for me to forgive. The reason why I know all this about X isn't because he died. When he was a meme, because of course I found him out from memes. I genuinely enjoy his music. Like, a lot of his songs, like I like trap music that loud and stupid. And then he has some songs that were deep, and it was like I actually enjoyed this. And then I watched the interviews and what's not. I watched a couple of videos on him, and it was like, this man needs. Hell, he needs a hug. If I search my WhatsApp on my old number, I can find conversations with people like, listen, this man, he hard, but he need a hug. Like, I legit remember saying that all the time, but...
Nah, honestly, he used to scare me, like, immensely.
And then when he did that thing when he shaved his eyebrows and dyed his hair grey,
he scared me. And then he was also talking about 666, blah, blah, blah.
That he needed hugs. He just needed a hug.
And then, It made me wonder though. That's why I like when these kind of situations come up. Not that somebody died or whatever, but somebody that makes you question your moral judgment. Let me give you an example of what I mean, right? George Washington had slaves all his life.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he freed the slaves. He helped free the slaves. One.
Explain.
So when he was alive, he was also writing letters saying that there's something wrong with the institution of slavery. He did not like the fact that black people did not really. He believed that there was something wrong with the fact that black people were slaves and white people had freedom, right? So he was always writing these letters and things. And on his deathbed, or I think the summer before he died, he told Martha Washington to free his slaves. Right? So then it's like, he had slaves all his life, but then
he realized that there's something wrong with it.
So he freed the slaves. So then, and that I think started kind of a snowballing effect to then the slaves totally being free.
I thought he was gonna go the Abraham Lincoln road, because he was a racist. He just freed the slaves because he didn't want to win the Civil War.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Right.
I heard that, but I don't
thought
know
that
too much
was
about
what
that.
was going
No. But that's just an example.
But that's different. In that circumstance, George Washington always had in the back of his mind, this is something wrong. But because like that's the times, he just kept with it.
Right. Okay. So X. So say X is that since X found direction, whether it be music and how he can impact people, etc., that he saw the error in his ways before.
I would not say that his music was not always like. If you look at his song, Look at Me. Man's line, oh shoot, you something when man's I put a hole in your parents. His music never used to his music did not always reflect a man trying to change.
It didn't.
So I'm not saying there wasn't a point where he realized I'm doing put. Of course he did. But George Washington, the way you describe it for me, I'm imagining George Washington probably always thought this ain't right. You say he was writing letters all throughout his life.
Right.
So he probably always thought this ain't wrong with this ain't wrong with this ain't wrong with this. X seemed to like thought after he retired, I think that's how I describe it when he and Ski Master.
Yeah.
When he followed.
Yeah.
He came out and you see I feel like he had a moment in his retirement where he realized, yeah, I did a lot of put. Which is fair.
Right.
But at the same time, I cannot ignore that he did a lot of put.
I can't ignore that either.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't. But also I can't ignore the fact that he was trying to make changes.
Yeah.
And the way that he was going down, the road he was going down, it seemed like he saw more and more why what he was doing wasn't really benefiting.
But then
anybody.
I will bring to you again. If Brock Turner did that, would we care? Would anyone? You're saying it's not really for us to forgive. I can't forgive Brock Turner because Brock Turner didn't necessarily do mean person and I just mean do a lot, but I don't know if forgiveness is the word. Can I accept he's trying to change? If Brock Turner was to be doing something like that, I don't know if I would say, yeah, look at that Brock Turner doing the Lord's work. He's still a rip on unconscious girl, B.
It's true. This is my thing, right?
And then to another point I want before I even move on from that. I wanted to look it up before I get on the podcast, but I ain't had the time. But I'm sure Kanye probably do a lot for charity. God come and tell me no. But yeah, still when Kanye messes up, everybody put his back. When X trying to fix it, everybody he trying to make change. But when Kanye does that and then trip up, we still canceling him.
The Kanye thing different in a way. Kanye is an anomaly, honestly. So, but I understand what you're saying in terms of examples and people and thing and whatever. I don't have an issue with people having a line that they draw, right? So if people draw the line at rape, but then I understand that. But then I still gotta ask the question though. If a fella rapes somebody at 16, right?
Sorry.
And then they are 44 years old now. But you still...
Personally, because I just feel that the way our justice system, all justice system set up, it is for imprisonment and not rehabilitation. So I personally feel it should be for rehabilitation. So I feel like if you rape somebody at 16, I honestly feel like within like, I don't know, you get help in jail and then in X amount of time you come out and use a new man. That's how I feel it should be. So I would say I can't look at a 40-year-old that commit a murder at 12 and judge him. So I don't know if I could do that. If you in prison,
here's a great example, but go on.
If you in prison and you legit feel remorse for your crime, you know you do put, and you come out of that a different person. Well, cool. I can't be judging you the same way.
Let me give you an example of a celebrity, right? Mark Wahlberg's birthday was last week, right? Mark Wahlberg turned 48, right? So we say, happy birthday, Mark Wahlberg, whatever, cool. Somebody bring up the court case of him at 14 when he was on a bicycle and him and two other white fellas and they saw two black people walking and there was like something about niggers can't be out here and they started planting rocks like black people, right? So they were 14 years old, right? Somebody bring up like why are we saying happy birthday to this racist?
What?
This man is 48 years old.
Alright, no, my thing with that is I believe hate is taught. Like you at 14, I didn't know the word nigga. It was in third form. 13 for the what the word nigger mean. So for him to know that at 14, I'm gonna assume someone
obviously, right,
someone taught him
right.
that.
Right.
So once again, that's just nonsense. It's not like he is at 20 pushing the same agenda.
But this is my question to you.
You don't teach somebody to beat somebody though. You don't teach somebody smear blood.
No. But you can not teach them how to treat people. So, for example,
You mean you can't teach them?
you
how to
can't
treat
teach
people?
them. No. If you don't take the time to socialize somebody properly. So, for example, between the ages of I think 2 and 4 is the most important time for you to teach your child how to be socialized, because that's the time before they actually go into like the playground and they go to school, whatever. That's the time where a very integral moment in their learning where you have to teach them, well, you know, when you are speaking to somebody or when you're dealing with somebody, that you don't do this, you don't do that. That's why it's important that you do like rough and tumble play, because when you are like kind of, you know, forceful with your child and you're just playing around and play fighting, whatever, then they understand, don't poke me in the eyes are, you know, fragile, don't hit me in my face, you know,
Where you
whatever.
learn this, me?
Psychology, B.
Oh, okay.
Well, that also is like real psychology still.
Oh, that's good. That's Romar here on the same page too. Like it making so much sense.
Right.
This sounds
So
good.
these things, right. So these things, so they know the boundaries that you don't cross. If somebody is not there to do that, they do not know what
right.
exactly to do. You know,
I ain't gonna lie, when you was talking just now, you ain't really switched my mind completely, but when you
Right.
mentioned about the single parenting and like nobody being there,
right.
it kind of reminded me of the conversation we was going to chat all the time where we said Bajans don't know that pelting a rock could kill somebody, that pelting a bottle could kill somebody. Stop
Yeah,
it.
because it just so like
we just get angry and we're like, okay, this
Burst
is
my
how,
head and-
right, but we
right.
don't think like you could dead, because I feel that if they just knew that this could kill you, there wouldn't be as much bottles thrown.
Right.
As normal.
Right. Exactly. So the fact that nobody was there to actually say these are the lines you do not cross. This is the way that you handle conflict without being violent, etc.
Yeah.
Then it's easy for somebody to just go off of their natural impulse to just being violent, right? So that again, this
Like,
doesn't
is
excuse
that
what
even a
you're
human?
doing.
I don't know. I'm asking you, like, because you're just like, man, is that a human? Are humans naturally violent? Is that our instinct? I thought we were.
I believe so.
Are you believe so?
I believe so.
Okay.
As civilizations advance, murder rates decrease. So as we, as a matter
So
of
we
fact,
learn not to be violent.
I'm going to make the argument that civilization actually is not natural.
It's not.
But we have come to an agreement.
Communities may be natural, but not civilization.
Right.
Not the whole thing.
So for us to have shared values, norms, and
Right,
saying,
yeah, exactly.
well, although you want something, you can't just go and take it. That's like remember when babies like they go through a mind phase where they see that bottle there?
And it's them.
Yeah, that's mine. Because it's there, I want it, it's mine.
Yeah.
There are some people that do not get out of that. So when they go in the store now and they see a bag of Skittles, they say, "That see that Skittles there?
trying to
I'm gonna but it's mine." So if you are not there to parent your child a certain way, whatever.
It's crazy, man.
Right, it's crazy. And the fact that I don't know, the fact that he was complex in that the things that he did were really, really bad, but I can source kind of where they kind of came from. And so it's not that I excuse it, but I understand why he went down the wrong path. Yeah.
I just don't like the fact that, and then it's like, I ain't gonna lie, it honestly feels like I am seeing just people that sad praising this man because he was also sad.
Oh, okay.
I was looking on like my Instagram stories and some people just posting this man posting some lyrics. And like I'm like, y'all know like that's not all he was. He was not just sad.
Yeah.
He did pop and he tried to get better or whatever.
I want to ask one thing though.
Well,
The point that you brought up, that everybody's bringing up about the fact that he fought a gay man in jail, right?
was it gay? I don't know if it was gay.
No, they said that he was. He said that he was a gay man.
I heard he said he thought he was
right.
gay.
He thought he was. Yeah, he thought he was
Uh-huh.
gay. But of course, the narrative is it was a gay man, just to make it worse. That it was a hate crime, right? Okay.
No, it's not hate crime. That's jail.
This is what I'm trying to get
Jail
to.
me.
This is what I'm trying to get to. So the reason why he beat this man, right, is because both he and Skimasi Sunk God that were in jail at the same time, they both said that this man kept staring at you. Like, so people say it was a wandering eye. But there's a difference between a wandering eye on the streets and a wandering eye in jail. If a man keeps staring at you, Kofi, like, and he said that when X fought him and beat him to a pulp, whatever. He said he was changing and he was naked, putting on his clothes, and man was like right there staring at him, right? If somebody's staring at you for 2 weeks, right, in jail, what is your response?
All right. The thing is, this is me. Kofi ain't gonna do nothing. Be Kofi was like trying to leave this situation, even in jail, cause I ain't a fighter. Maybe if I was a fighter, I don't know if then I still don't know if I'll beat the man. Like I don't know if they beat the man unless he trouble me first. I would probably verbally say like, "What are you doing?" or stop staring at me or whatever.
That's one of them situations where I don't think I know what I would do.
You wouldn't. You can't.
Because jail is totally different rules to what we know.
It
like,
really
it's
is.
totally.
It really is. It's nothing that we would know
Right.
until we until.
Right. God forbid.
I don't know.
But all I know about jail is that
Men is Bobby.
men
That's all I
is
know
bold.
about jail.
Men is bold.
All I know.
With force, they bully you. Right?
That's all I know.
So if a man is looking at you, big man, a certain way all the time, staring at you, right? He ain't saying nothing, just staring. I think that if I fight him, that could be one to show dominance and
That's
two proactive.
it also shows.
Right.
It also sending a message to the other rappers.
Right. Of course, but I could got the wrong perception of jail, but he was living.
I told you I
different
know a
life.
man that got raped in jail. B.
He explained it to you.
If he explained,
Like why he get raped? Like,
nah, he just told me he got raped. But I didn't really want to hear after that. I'm not telling me he got raped, Marcus. Come on, I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that, B.
What's wrong with you, B?
No, but I just want to hear I hear that men is below respect, B.
What?
Yeah, you like
man's like use my boy, half my ass.
What
What did you know? What do you mean by that?
like they do it like I am more dominant than you. I'm showing my
that's what you
dominance.
mean. Okay.
I'm showing my dominance by putting it in you. That is what I heard they do.
Well, probably be.
Like they use it as a tool, like to show respect. So listen.
Man just did this.
Listen. So I don't think that's a good point, but the smearing the blood on your face, that's very thing, you know. So when I heard all those allegations and thing, going by what I have seen, if somebody has to research XXX fights on YouTube, there are like 3 or 4 fights. He fight real man before he was big.
I sing both it, B. And then put the recording of the fight in the song. Young Brass, XXXTentacion.
He live a troubled life. So this is the thing. I have to take the totality of somebody's character, right? Just to close off or whatever. 1, all the things he did, which are horrible. 2, his willingness to change and treat what he was trying to do in terms of his impact and how he impacted the rappers he knew, how he impacted his fans, and what he was doing with the Helping Hands Foundation and that kind of thing. And it's difficult. It's difficult for me to think. But I just didn't like the way people were only looking at allegations.
Yeah, I don't like people demonizing him either.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But you still, there is a young man lost his life. You shouldn't be celebrating the fact that he get murdered. That's nonsense.
Well, my thing about that is, if somebody is just outright doing bad things, just like malevolent, just a bad person, like malicious person, and the dead big man, this whole thing about respecting the dead because somebody dead, I don't really agree with that.
I think you celebrate their life and not necessarily respect the dead.
If they go outside and celebrate, I will celebrate it. But if I know that somebody is inherently bad thing, but the thing with X, it's very complicated, and one thing I realized, it was a lot of women in general. They were saying, well, you know, because he allegedly beat this woman, that's all they need. Gone, right?
That's what a lot of people are, though.
Yeah, it is, and that sets a very dangerous precedent, because I know a lot of people. For example, if you had to judge me by my worst mistakes, God, big man.
I hear a voice note, boy.
Big man.
You look.
Man, I actually played out here, but I didn't play that last night.
What is wrong with you, dog?
No, but if I had to think about like my exes, right? There were things that I said to my exes when I was upset. That, I mean, I was so out of character. The things that I said, it was nothing like threatening and like abusive, because I'm not physically abusive in any way. But the things that I was saying, like I talk my lungs, whether it be I hate you, this and that, they were horrible things, B. And if somebody had to judge me simply off of that, you have a totally different perception of me. Right? What you saying is, I know, you gotta look at people.
All they're saying, B, is like, as you just, I'm pretty sure you've suffered from things you've done in the past today. Like people relentlessly just drawing on it.
Yeah.
We all are. But this man spent 5 months on a recovery trip, and everyone is like, you are forgiven.
Are you sure it's 5 months?
Yes.
So like between February and June?
Yes.
Oh, safe. Well, it didn't seem like that to me, but I guess that's because I was following him intently for like the last year and a half.
I was following his music before he died here, agree. before he retired and stopped talking to Ski Mask.
Right.
Even then, my friends was like, "You need help, though."
Yeah, he did need help though.
Whatever. It's honestly sad.
Right.
It's honestly sad.
Right. Anyway, I guess we can move on from that.
Right. I didn't want to talk to you, but you don't know nothing about it, and it's such a big deal. So you know Fox, 21st Century Fox, they do movies, they have TV stations, they do TV shows. Pretty much anything you see with that at the beginning of it is on sale. And
but you mean like
all 21st Century Fox,
the icon
properties.
of the gold thing?
Anything affiliated with Fox is being sold. And
why?
Disney is because I don't know why, but Disney is the buyer. I just read it was signed apparently like recently.
So
the issue is, what does Disney not own? Disney owns ESPN, ABC. They now own Fox. They now own Fox News. They own Marvel, Star Wars, Family Guy. They didn't have the X-Men before. They got X-Men now. There is no, as a media company, it's like almost a monopoly. There's nothing major they don't own anymore.
Oh.
I think Star Trek they own. They own Star Trek and Star Wars.
So was the
problem?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let me not talk about this at all.
No. Give me a bit more.
For a competition, it's just like it's too much. It's like when Steve Kevin Warren was the only phone company here, and they just start doing bear junk.
Yeah,
because they could afford to.
But what about Amazon and?
What about Amazon? Amazon has major competitors.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what Amazon kind of like eventually become like them competitor or something.
How do you compete? How are you ever going to compete with someone that owns everything already?
So Netflix could be their competitor also.
Think about how small Netflix programming is compared to what Disney can now do.
So you're saying that because Disney can now do all these things,
it's impossible to like overthrow them. Then you can't really compete with someone that's powerful.
But you talking about overflowing as if like this, there could only be one person that is in a space or at a time.
That is what it's like now. That's what it's going to be like because they what don't they own. Think of what they. It's crazy to think that there's so little intellectual properties that they do not own.
But Universal pretty big though.
What does Universal have, Romer? You don't know. You just know that logo at the beginning of the movie.
Universal Records, I don't know.
You don't know. That is crazy. But all the major IPs now belong to Disney.
But I'm trying to understand okay, so how does that impact Netflix then?
It wouldn't really affect Netflix because Disney is planning to open a competitor to Netflix. Which, if you think about it, that's pulling all the Disney, Marvel stuff, Star Wars stuff, Fox stuff off of Netflix. So Netflix will be pretty much barren. It would be probably what? 50 Shades of... Orange and New Black. The Netflix shows. And pretty much nothing else. How will they make money?
So Netflix originals in Netflix?
Yes, of course Netflix originals are on Netflix, but is that all you watch on Netflix? I watched Avengers 2 on Netflix yesterday. I can't anymore when Disney pull out their competitor.
So Disney can own things, so that means that we can go like buy a Disney account or like
that's what I'm saying. They're opening an equivalent.
You watch Avengers 2 or Age of Ultron or
no, Infinity War.
Or it was confused.
I still trying to figure out like why.
You're honest.
Okay. For example, the fact that Facebook, how you explain to me Facebook is like a monopoly, right? Nobody can be Facebook.
You cannot come today and then be like, oh, I can start a competition with Facebook. You can't. It's impossible.
But you can't just make your own, like pay for your own way and make your own lane or whatever. Like Twitter.
Twitter is not the same as Facebook.
Right. So you can't just make something different.
But then that's not competition. How is that competition?
But why you have to compete? That's my question. Why you gotta compete with the
to keep
main thing?
So that stuff like what happened to them the other day wouldn't happen. You have to monopolies have regulated price the way things work. You remember the data breach that they had?
Who?
With Facebook? Right. And that would not happen if they had competition. It could never be that easy if they had competition. It's scary to think that Facebook is a company that has information on people that do not belong on Facebook. They have accounts. They have shadow accounts of people that do not belong on Facebook. So they know your face. They've seen you in the comments. They say, oh, this is Marcus Myers. And they have like a ghost account for Marcus Myers. You didn't know that?
I try to figure out.
It's hard to compete with someone that powerful, and you need competition to bring down people. Sometimes it's got to level people.
Wait. Oh, okay. Now I think we are on the same page as you. So basically, if they own everything, they can dictate a certain price that we gotta pay, and nobody can challenge
that too. Like, I didn't even mention that, but it's true. Like, they could do that.
Right. So if they say, for example, that everything, whatever they bring out is $20,
what else you gonna watch me?
We gotta pay that $20.
Yes.
Because
it's not even just a monetary thing. It's just that they can do anything. If they bring out a movie and it's bad, they'll be like, I don't care. Here is a sequel. What else are you going to watch? They own everything. You still ain't seen it?
Like okay, the things that Disney own. Okay, like so. Dark Knight Rises was a good movie.
That's Warner Brothers, B. And when last Batman had a good movie.
But they got other movie companies though that bring out movies though. So I try to figure out
how big are they in comparison to what Disney is now doing.
Man, I let you go.
Even the other TV channels gonna look dull in comparison, B. NBC, CBS. That's it.
Tell me again what is movies Disney.
I don't want to look up. No, they already own all of Marvel.
Okay.
They own all of Deadpool. They didn't own Deadpool before. They didn't own X-Men before. They own all of that now. Any 21st Century Fox thing. I think I will go look for this. Family Guy they own now. Like, it's just so much different things that there's nowhere else to go for anything else. American Dad, like all of them, like Fox shows. Seth MacFarlane, they own him then.
Right. So then that could change the content or something?
If they want to. They own it. It's their IP. Like, X-Men will get reboot. Hugh Jackman would just not be Wolverine anymore.
They would for sure?
Yeah.
I hope not, because I know who will play that. I know who will play.
But that's so minor in comparison to everything else.
Yeah. I gotta read that.
But you read this. I didn't want to talk about it because you ain't gonna understand. I can kind of just explain that. Like, you see, you know they're not bringing out a Star Wars movie every year.
Yeah.
They will just do that, like just force it down our throats, and we can cancel.
But why would they do that?
Because they own it and they can't do it, and there's no reason not to. They're just got that much money. They can might as well. People can buy it because you got no choice. What else you gonna watch?
I could watch a lot of other things than Star Wars. I didn't watch Star Wars. I didn't watch Star Wars.
But there are people out there that like fantasy shows, and that is the number one fantasy thing. When you own that and you own Star Trek, they could just do a team up, no, B.
Yeah, but they got other fantasy things that making fantasy movies, B. Like they ain't got no other choices, B. You gotta tell me what other choices. You gotta tell me what other.
That was I was looking for a list. I only showing out with me. Alright, cool. What's all with it?
Wait.
I want to look for a list real quick.
I try to think of the last movie that I watched that was real good. Yeah, man, this here got a lot of thing.
Want me name one?
Name one.
Avengers: Infinity War.
Okay, well, other than
Disney.
other than superhero movies though. Other than superhero movies, like.
But you were thinking, B. I can't tell you. I honestly can't tell you.
Yeah, I can't even tell you. All right, see, I gotta read it, but I actually don't. I did not. I'm proud to say I did not. That's something like.
Why are you talking about me? Like, why would you do that yourself?
That was like bare shit. Although she's a good actress. All right. I guess we from movies to
music. We can put that back there now. Wrong.
Movies to music now.
And there's the finals.
Yeah.
What I tell about all the soca music? Wrong. What you think?
The music there, man. The season a little slow. I don't know if it's because.
We mean it's slow.
Like ain't pick up yet. I don't know if it's because of elections and things.
What ain't pick up?
Like the season ain't feel there yet.
In terms of parties, in terms of music.
In terms of the vibe, the atmosphere.
What is crop over feel like for you that's missing?
Just the full vibe.
Use a different word, though.
You mean like it ain't the energy in there yet?
The ain't full there. It's someday, but it ain't fully there yet. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if it's because of election, because you know.
Yeah.
Election
but what gear we in? Like this ain't like close, even anywhere close to the last lap or anything. This June 22nd.
22nd.
Yeah, June.
But like they're just a month and then.
Right, and then crop over done.
But ain't got no facts or nothing that happen yet or nothing.
That's what you're trying to say.
Mean that usually this be facts in June, or like not facts in June.
Saint-Tropez is this weekend, and I guess that's a crop. But even that, they feel that. Like I said that I felt like the Manchester market this year.
Usually be like.
You've been hearing people saying, "Yeah, I get this."
It's be a full.
Yeah, I know. Following what Romar saying, man. Yeah,
I
me. People's got a list of facts to get to, and like I ain't seen nobody pushing nothing else already.
That's strange.
That's so true.
I thought that like July is be like everything is be packing into July or something.
Not necessarily.
You start listening to Trinity Carnival music in
December.
November.
Right.
It's in February.
Carnival is in February though.
So the rollout for crop over real slow this year then.
I feel like the music isn't. That's why I asked what you mean. I feel like there's I said I feel like it's not slow.
Yeah,
I
the
feel
music
like
was there. The music
there's
was
an
there
influx of music. Like I think there's not like for the first time too much hits. There's too much good music this year, B.
I hear Infamous drop a song today, B. A song today. Infamous, yeah, she does.
His own song?
Yeah, B.
He told me he was doing it, but I thought he was making support.
It sound good though. Sound like just put your hands on it, I'm sure.
Probably.
Speaking of Justy, let me look at these international Bashment Soca
Bashment
things.
Soca finalists from
Segway by Marcus Mike.
It's true.
St. Lucia. We got Freezy with Badang, Jag with
You know
the
that
Champ. Nah, I don't. I'm
Yeah,
actually
see.
wondering what that is. Face Down is Bashment Soca.
Me face down?
Awesome.
Face down. You mean that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jared
no,
is
yeah.
Bam Bam, Just D.
What's Bam Bam? Bam Bam?
I hear that
Bam
one.
Bam.
I know now.
Just D manager.
That's my favorite song, B.
Just
That's
I like
Just
that
D
bad.
is killing it this year, B.
I like that bad.
Lorette Bennett, which kind of shot me. You heard Hover It by Lorette.
Nah, Hubbard. Hold on, good.
Exactly what you just said.
I have no idea what that is.
That's the thing. And that sounds so hard. And I thought I make it up for a minute. Remember, I mentioned it on Lord's End podcast, B.
That get released, man.
I didn't know when it get released. I used to hear it every stand up on Slam.
I have no idea what
I
you're
used to
talking
hear
about.
it. But I prefer it to Bennett. Marsville Roughness.
What's
That
that?
popular. Give me Roughness.
That's every song ever.
Yeah, it really.
I want to put piece of work on you.
I want to put the what on
I
you?
want to
Put piece of what on you.
Oh my god. Wow. Wait, Rhea get through?
Yeah, Rhea get true.
We ain't get Parky and Murder will come down, lads. Another big one. Big up to Rhea. Rhea in the finals and things. Big boss. Skrilla, ooh. Sita, but I've been seeing that.
International?
Anyway, not what's the song be?
I ain't sure.
Alright, let me have this conversation.
Stop be talking about sleeping
oh
over
my
and
God.
girls alone.
I was talking
Call it
Big Red.
Big Red.
Yeah, Big Red yesterday. And I was saying, although you in this competition, I think to be honest with you, I feel that the way this can work, they got a lot of politics involved, and they can be saying that because it's international, they're gonna want people from other countries in there, no matter what, no matter how much votes you get, no matter what.
Yeah, it's good for competition, and I kind of glad to see it. I'm not even lying, B.
So you're saying that you support them saying?
No, I don't necessarily. I don't support it.
Oh, okay.
I ain't saying support it. I saying if this was rigged, if we feel like this is rigged, I understand why because it's good for competition.
So if you was in charge of it, you would still like rig it purposely to get
If I was
people
in charge of it,
yeah.
F as in this is F and a hypothetical situation, and I would never do something like this person.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
what I mean. It's good. It's good. It's good for us. It's a good story.
So then tell me, something. What's the point of people voting in? Is this that's
People
more for
vote
this
for the
publicity?
bitches,
So this,
I don't. I'm not saying this is what happened. I don't know if this is what happened. For all I know, like Freezy get the whole of St. Lucia. Freezy is very popular.
I don't
I don't know.
I don't
Caesar.
know if that's the case.
That's
boy.
busy middle.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case, boy. Because if, to be honest with you, I look at some of these people profile pages, and the people that was pushing it was really Bajans, like people from other countries that wasn't really pushing it like that.
Well,
so I'll be
How would
surprised.
you see? Who you follow from St. Lucia?
We ain't gonna know that.
Freezy?
Who do you follow from? Who do you that you would see follow from St. Lucia?
No, Freezy wasn't really pushing it.
How you know?
Look at my page, please.
Dog, how you know that the man got
They
like
pushing-
platoons of people in WhatsApp in St. Lucia pushing you?
Well, I don't know. Listen,
You don't know.
I
You
don't
don't
know.
know the
But
man
from what I
The
saw,
man must have got two St. Lucian accounts, so you know about
from what I saw, it seemed to me like more Bajans was pushing it, etc. And it seemed like no matter what happened, they can say like, well, 5 Bajans going in, 5 people from
Nah, 5 people
thing.
international would be pushing it.
How you mean?
5 people from
No. But I'm saying that no matter who has the most votes,
Okay.
they can say
right,
that,
yeah.
right. No matter
I was
who has
saying
the
not
most votes,
necessarily
make
just
sure
five.
that we getting 5 international people, whatever. So.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would be cruel if I was like in the competition, but at the same time, I guess I kind of understand.
Understand it.
What are you doing?
I was trying to find the full list, the semi-finalists.
But
Don't worry about it.
find it, man.
I interested to see because a lot of people. When you said politics, I
What?
thought it was gonna mention Steffi and Rick.
That what?
that Rick could win everything this year. And Stiffy is the triple king, I think. Trippy was...
It was only 2.
Stiffy is only 2? He would become the... So it's like, once again, a very good story. So it's good for competition. A competition can't just be who win or who lose, which is sad. Because sometimes...
Somebody had answered a real important question if Stiffy would have get him automatically because he's the defending champion. But I was kind of telling the person that it's a whole new brand. It is a whole new competition.
Yeah, it's not like international Soca Marlins do that. It's got to defend your title.
I mean, in Trinidad?
Yeah, I think it's got to defend.
Right.
But
I mean, because no, it's step up now and it's a whole different.
It's not the same competition.
It's not the same competition.
It's international, so it's the first one.
Right, so he can't like.
So wait, so is he the defending champion then?
Technically not, I guess.
Technically not.
So.
Talk. We hear silent.
Yeah. DRC. I know who's that.
Dynamite in a bedroom. So I was just wondering how many foreign people was in it.
I want to get back to the thing though. Yeah, what you think about these finalists though? You like them?
Yeah, I kind of surprised that Molin get through. I feel like that song he got this year is the epitome of modern day bashment.
That's that, you know, right?
The part that in the middle of the song is all the chorus pretty much no music be, and just he saying
Never heard
that? No, he sings that song, but that's not his song. He got more than one song, Marcus.
I don't know.
Whenever?
That's why I tell you, there are so many hits that like you're missing music. Like people telling you hear this song, it sounds real good, and then you go and you listen, and it is really good.
Hallback was saying too that he didn't like how he was treated last time, and that's why he didn't enter. Yeah, that's why he didn't enter Sweet Soca. Oh yeah, but that's Sweet Soca, though, not this. I don't know. I hope that Justy get through. Is Justy's song Bashment Soca?
I was wondering like but it made me question like what is bashment.
Yeah, what is the criteria? I don't know.
Cause I would also call Face Down Dancehall. I'm not quite sure how that was a Soca song. But I guess nowadays the lines so blurred. It's hard to.
I don't know what this kind of got politics written all over it though. When I look at the names and things,
it look like a show. It
look like no matter who song get the most votes, whatever, Marsville got the biggest following. Therefore, Marsville got getting that kind of vibe. But I don't know.
Explain Rhea then.
Huh?
Or you just need the female?
No, I mean they got nah. But I mean just in general, like
I know, but
you can't go a competition without Stabby.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Same thing as you. Like you need a show. A competition can't be a show. So you need a female.
Oh, you think that's what?
I don't think that's not what I said. But I'm saying that according to your theory, it could be done.
Nah. I don't think that it's fully that. But I think that, for example, how they say like they need the 1, 2, 3. How many?
You mean 2 foreigners?
2 foreigners. They also need porky and murder garbage. There no matter thing like etc. I don't know. But seems like it can be good though. What is it?
$80,000.
What?
Yeah, it hit this year, B.
And the winners,
80,000 Barbados.
and the winners win all. So first place or nothing.
There's nothing, B.
What?
80,000 though.
All right, I got a question.
Say that's more money though.
It is a big step.
I gonna pick Sita because I don't know this song Hammer. Do you fly to Barbados, pay for your accommodation, go and perform, and
that's
you
exactly
really think
and you get nothing?
Do you really think that you can go up against Lyric, Stiffy, Stabby, Party and Murder, even that drag was song called? These are songs that these are songs that are bashment songs. Do you go and leave your country and come down here and be like, yeah, I can win this $80,000, or do you go, this is good publicity?
I think sponsorship. She ain't even thinking about that.
You think that? What do you think? That she just having a vacation though?
Nah, but I think that she got the backative from being the only body in the competition from her country.
From who?
I mean, from the country, B. She's the only body from.
The voting done, you know.
What's this thing?
The voting done, you know, Marcus. This is a competition, or you're gonna get in front of judges.
Yeah. But I said, so for the plane ticket, for production, for whatever, that she ain't got sponsorship to get here.
Oh, you mean that it's not coming off her pocket per se?
Yeah. I don't think it's
still
coming
like
out of her pocket though. And it'll be good exposure, yeah, if she get. The
I just wonder, like,
somebody.
is her mentality no, I'm gonna put on the best show ever, or is her mentality, I can win this thing? Because those are not synonymous. Put on a really good show of publicity and like I going to win it
I think she can fight to win. That's what I would do. But at the same time, I don't know how possible that is.
Right. It's unlikely. It'll be a nice a nice what's the word we're looking for? Rookie story.
Yeah.
The dog story.
Speaking of rookies,
Green Shanty produced a couple. What are you trying to say to me?
that was a cliche here for Snot Brownie.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It really was.
Don't let your mind be. It's not Brownie.
Again though, big up Rhea though. Big up Rhea for real.
Sure,
I have. You heard that song?
Sure. Yeah.
He made this.
She got 3 songs this year.
Yeah.
She got a good at
Best friend, Puffer Color.
That's not that Rhea. Come on, guys. Oh my
Oh.
That Rhea Lane. So who's Rhea?
So where were you when we were bigging at Rhea?
Who you thought we was talking about?
I get home.
Who's this? Who's Rhea?
The men on both say don't hear.
I was there bigging up Rhea Lane crew, B.
You didn't ever call your last name till now.
I was there big up my.
No,
Who has to go?
Wait, we big up Rhea though?
But you didn't even call it because you named him.
This thing I listen to this song. I swear it's real.
That's oh my gosh, this is Rhea. She released a song last year with Cooper Dan. Oh my god, this is not really lame, people.
Oh, so what are we talking about?
This is the artist.
Still big up Rhea Lane for sure. Listen to
Let me
speak.
pull that Rhea bounce now, bro. Let me pull that Rhea bounce, man.
Oh my god.
B, I swear that my girl get you, boy. Like, ain't came with
She
this, B.
ain't do the bashment, B.
But that's what I'm saying. 'Cause I know she got Puffer Color and
That's right.
So I
She
just
would have
thought
had enter speaker, if anything.
So I never see the video.
You thought this was real?
Yeah.
Nah, no.
Oh, this one. The music this year is good. I feel like Nadia talking. Where am I talking? Like me and referring.
You said what?
I told her Nadia should owe me a podcast.
Shout out to Nandi though. I love you.
Who you think of win, Marcus?
Who I want win? I want Justy win because I like that song bad. I feel Lil Rick gonna win though. I feel Lil Rick.
And not
gonna win.
Stiffy.
Stiffy hard as shit. I haven't heard Stiffy song. Oh, let me hear Stiffy song now. Although everybody in
This is a
the
listening session.
I guess so.
Partner main producer.
It's one or the other.
Big up DJ KY.
Hey?
Oh, he just KY stupid me. Alright, I understand. Alright, so
I said he understand.
Stiffy performance last year was hard though. And I feel Stiffy, Rick,
Yeah, Bennett nice.
but with Justy, I like that song bad.
Yeah, manager hard too.
You don't think Jackie will come in and face them?
Face down? Face down. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
I had to answer a question.
Yeah. The music this year is honestly phenomenal. I don't know where we get it from.
I find it interesting that you said that the rollout for Corpova like it taking long to think though. I think
he mean the atmosphere because the music is.
No. I mean the parties wise and events and
I
things.
like Just J Rhythm 90s Rhythm right there.
90s, okay.
That one hard too. Yannick got real music now for some reason all of a sudden.
You hear
They want Parlez-vous français.
Parlez-vous français.
You hear solo?
Green Shanty produced the
Green
production.
Shanty. I actually didn't hear it yet though.
I told Green Shanty to send me the stems.
Nah, cool.
I told Green Shanty to send me the stems. And then when he sent me them, please, this weekend.
Yeah, I can say next time.
So what was the other one that Yannick got?
Wayne Down Low. Big girls have been requesting me.
Road mix,
Which one?
I want to make an intro and thing. Girls be asking me Wayne Down Low, like telling me you gotta play at the cruise, and it's like.
Sorry everybody about this. I don't know why we doing this, but
Nah, this song nice me. Wait for the middle.
I just want to get to the spot.
Nah, beginning.
It's nice though. Green Shanty.
Don't give me more injustice from beginning.
Rich Fest solo ain't gonna affect me. The fact ain't start yet, B.
Summer culture, sold out.
I get it. Who do the
background
hey,
vocals?
hey. That is be same boy doing hey so that's the time.
Not different people.
Produced by Romar 32 Paris.
Let me read comments though.
Nah, I just want to see the background vocals.
Oh, but let me still see comments though. We got 7 comments. Love the fact you've been so consistent for the past couple of years. Great stuff. Fave, love it. Well done. If it's a boat, right there swimming till they inside. Ha ha ha. Love. Chee, it's a Molly Romar for real though. How much you over you?
I get the man exactly ever since the man.
The man just ignore you. The man started the podcast and briefly like, this is a cut me. This is a hot like 20 minutes like
yeah, for real. Alright, so it's not Brandy, right? What what's not Brandy do? People telling me that he did it on purpose to like get like attention.
Yeah, I
don't
wondered
think so.
that.
I don't think so.
Not this or nine, like if you watching this bar or nothing, but like I ain't gonna say it. No.
You simply don't go up against Rick.
Yeah,
But
listen,
then that, as he said, like 50 Cent did that to Jay-Z for attention.
yeah, but one thing about Lil Rick though, Lil Rick is also Chihuahua businessman. He has a lot.
Funny dumb this.
But not only that though, he has businesses and he also has a lot of hand and power in businesses. He is not a person to piss off.
He's not.
That just doesn't make any sense. So he did not move. If he did do it on purpose, he did not move strategically. He did not.
And then too,
Barbados is too small, too little stages for you to do that.
but then I wondered if he did it for. I was saying the lyric one was probably genuine, but then I was saying the Stiffy one seemed like a not cry for attention, publicity stunt.
It was funny though.
Wait, what?
In my comment on Stiffy Instagram too, you saw your comment on Instagram.
Yeah.
But in my comment on Stiffy Instagram too, plug out. That
You know,
was
Stiffy said fucking to all.
That was funny.
Hey, actually, that was I feel the lyric was serious, but that Stiffy one had to be like that cannot be real.
I think he just. Tell me about Snap Brandy. This is the first time I've ever heard about your name.
He was
Snap
featured
Brandy.
on Bang Bang.
Alright, was it the other way around?
I swear to God that's not Brandy's song. I swore for me.
Remember Bam Bam?
Yeah.
Right.
Bam, bam.
I swore that was not Brandy's song. That Marlo was just like, yeah. This like, I feel like that's what happened.
So is he popular because of that, or he's not really that popular?
The thing is, Marsville is who get away with the Bang Bam fame. I never like.
Does Snap Brandy have any other songs?
I don't know them. He does, but I don't know.
He has a song on Dirty Yoga this year, which is Nelliot's rhythm. Big up Nelliot's. But I understand that
Oh, your podcast.
I get pulled. Well, not really pulled.
Off the rhythm?
Not really
Off
pulled
the
off
airwaves?
rhythm. But I mean the airways, like a lot of DJs sitting there playing it obviously because of what he do, blah blah blah. Other than that, I don't know none of these.
My thing is, if you talking time people plug out and thing, I would hope that you got like you got music to actually
To
plug
back it
in.
up.
Right, exactly. You understand?
You just did that,
And the fact that he ain't got no music to back it or nothing, he ain't got no clout to back it, he ain't got no.
It's interesting, and then like his reasoning was that he begged Lil Rick to perform for 5 minutes.
You mean the video that he did on Facebook?
Yeah, I was like,
He said he begged for Lil Rick to perform.
you didn't see the I don't want to call it apology.
That was an apology.
It was an explanation, if anything.
That was a.
He wanted
did-
to
he
like
did
in long
his
form.
whole
He put it in long form and what he was
No,
saying.
the
in
man
the
said
beginning.
that basically he feel like people like Lil Rick should give the younger people a chance, and
Why do they think that though?
Yeah.
that is so weird. I have never had that mentality.
Yeah, but-
that's like me going to John Doe and be like, I want shift.
Yeah, because like you owe the youth.
You old,
It's
so
time that you give back
you
to your community.
That man
B.
fight for them sport.
Thank
Yeah,
fight
B.
for yours.
Yeah, B.
I would say all the time, like nobody ain't really teach me how to do
I
a
don't
lot of things
get
I
that.
can
Nah,
do.
B. Breeze. That's foolishness, big man. So
I can understand like if you ask man for advice, or you audition, you want to feature the man or something. So don't be like, I want to perform your show and screw you. 'cause you did that.
he made the worst mistake, big man. I don't support that mentality. I don't support comment. To me, Lil Rick sound real. You know Lil Rick. Lil Rick ain't cool.
You want to say it for that?
I don't know him, but he seem cool though.
Yeah, he cool, man. He cool.
And if I think about people he write for, the people that he, the amount he put in his children,
You know, I don't understand that Rick. You know what I mean? Like paved the path, pay for half of the
Yes.
Hard Wayne
It's the first Batchman song.
It's considered the first Batchman song. Think about it like that. Before Rick in the Batchman.
Nah, boy.
My thing is, Rick, he
respect
was
the
saying that
elders.
Rick is not here thing, and that Rick should like help you on the thing. I'll help you on the thing. When I was intern on Slime, I'm pretty sure I played a shift for Rick. I ain't gonna go at Rick and be like, let me play it the first hour, this is Rick. So the mentality is so strange to me that he feel like because a man is not you, he owe you something.
Yeah, the justification for what he was saying don't seem right though. You can't expect people to just give you things.
Just so, and then the man is telling the other people to get a chance. For what?
Oh yeah, and
pave your own road.
Exactly.
If you don't like the road that was paved for you, like find your own path and get there.
if you pave your road, people will give you a chance. Put it that way, because at the end of the day, the music speaks for itself. When people see that you're doing things, right? Even when I was talking to Hall about it the other day, the man was like, Marshall here, the little reference track he do. I was like, just like that, B, just like that.
And then what Marshall did, he even changed the lyrics. He
Yeah.
left the word Hall back in it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know,
People
man,
will
like,
show you support if you, but that whole thing about hating because I'm being vexed and thing, that is the worst way to move in terms of this.
yeah, you will never get, if you're looking
Yeah.
at other men and you like watching what them doing and thing, you will never get anywhere.
So I'm glad that happened so that we can get back old Lil Rick. Because from what we hear,
Like, man, that video I see is Lil Rick's 6th best song for the season.
I
want that video on the instrumental so bad. I
want
need to do that.
I want the man to abuse.
You
this
see
man
the video talking about?
Yeah. I want the man to abuse him.
It was like a
time he
hot
goes
minute
out.
of just.
Every time he goes out, and I will pay to hear that.
I want to go to This Is Right, and I just want the man to have like a little segment where he just cursing at me.
But that was trying to show you, it took me back to like, cause I used to have this on the old cassettes, Rick Dubs, clashes with Mataron, I think. The old Chihuahua business man, this man just used to behave like
Terrible.
that. Terrible. B.
I like that, B. I like it.
You just like any sort of conflict.
I like you drama. I love it, B. Anyway.
My head looking in the camera and just feeling off of conflict.
Anyway, so R.I.P. Snap Brandy's career, I guess. Well, we will see.
Yeah, we
will
can
see.
He might come on next week with the best song ever. I know.
We will
But
see.
that's the thing, no. He can get his support for it. Is he going to get
Oh, that's a question. Oh, that was a statement.
Who will work with him though?
Nah.
Andrew Denny is the slam guy, right?
Oh, I mean.
And who's Andrew Denny? What's his thing name?
Andrew Denny.
Oh, his name on the radio is actually Andrew Denny.
He don't work there. He just
he's a mix engineer.
But he just affiliated with Bubba and that whole stuff.
But when Rick called and said, "Look, Denny, for right now, fuck Ross, so it's not Brandy." You said, "What? Oh, for real?" that big man. The man would say, "Look, busy, straight." When he said, "Slam, don't play that," busy. If he can still call it hot and be like, "Listen, don't play him."
You feel
Listen,
so?
I don't know.
But that's the thing. I think they just put it on their own accord before.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think feel so.
Having to call.
It's not good for her career to say with someone that is against her.
Agreed. Yeah. For real, I agree. I guess that's pretty much it, man.
Yeah.
This may be the new space for a while. I don't know.
We'll see.
Until we figure out
Find
something.
a home.
Shout out to Going On. Check out Going On magazine.
GoingOn.com.
Right.
Check YouTube videos. In fact, look at Top 10 Talk. That's a show that I host on their YouTube.
Do I tell like a year?
Yeah. To remember that I got something to plug. Top 10 Talk. Big idea.
Yeah, man.
We out.
Yeah, we out. This is the INO podcast. And till next time. Peace.
Thanks for watching the INO podcast, information, knowledge, and observation.
Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at INO Podcast. We'll see you soon.